Hi everybody, I hope we're all well. Do we like the picture? That was done by ChatGPT. Today's talk's all about AI, okay, and ChatGPT. And it's about how the industry is changing, okay? 15 years ago I came here, we were all doing walk-ins, there was no AI, and everything is changing. So we're going to play a video, the first video, and it's about how if we ignore the problem, it won't go away. So guys, what happened to Netflix and Blockbuster? Blockbuster thought they were bulletproof, and that was just America. Can you imagine how many places they had? They ignored Netflix. I'm pretty sure one of the people who went to Netflix actually came from Blockbuster. That's what happens if you ignore change. AI is there right now. Now, I'm sure there's people out there who are pretty clued up with ChatGPT and AI, but that video shows it. Netflix, excuse my language, pulled their pants down and they had them. And they didn't even realize by the time they got there, it was too late. So this is all about how to use AI and how to leverage it at speed. Today's talk is all about speed.
Hello, it's Timothy here. I've done a pre-recorded video so we can show you how cool AI is. So, as the real Timothy has just explained, we're going to search for some self-storage sites using ChatGPT. Obviously, there are other models out there to use, but what we're going to do, we're going to give ChatGPT the prompt, which is like the ingredients for the cake, okay? I'm going to paste it in because I've already written it. But we're going to be looking for B8, B2, so that's the right planning. We want the right size. We want the right shape. We want it in the right size towns with population above 15,000. And we are going to turn on agent mode. Okay, and that effectively makes it go and search the internet a lot better. I've also told it to take its time. That sounds really silly, but you need to tell the model what you're getting it to do. Okay, and we are going to send it off. Now, guys, this is where the value is, because at this point you can wander away from your computer and you can go and talk to your ops manager, like Jenna behind here, about whatever problem. And you could go for a walk down to the park with your dog, or you could go and talk to your wife or your girlfriend. And you can really come back to this and let it do the work for you. Now, before, this would have taken us, I don't know, to trawl the internet, probably, if you were really quick, maybe 2 to 3 days. And by the time you'd finished, you probably needed to start again. So this is different than obviously getting notifications from your email. You know, this is searching right now and searching at a speed that's not possible for a human to do. So yeah, this is what it's doing right now. As you can see right here in the middle, it's searching all of these websites, and it's a lot quicker and a lot smarter than all of us.
So guys, I put the prompt into ChatGPT. This is trying to help a lot of operators find new sites. I mean, let's put your hands up if you have struggled to find a new site. Yeah, biggest problem. And I know it's the biggest problem because that's what I do every day. I use ChatGPT and I'm like, oh my God, that did that in like 15 seconds. Like, how the hell would any of us, even collectively put together, we wouldn't be able to research that quick. Okay, so let's just remember that. What got me into ChatGPT? Quite dyslexic. If any of you have seen some messages, which some of you have, you probably thought, what's he trying to say? Like, I'm that dyslexic, guys. So I really struggled. I went on a ski workshop with Rennie a few years ago. Bless him, he's gone now. But he put something on the ski workshop about ChatGPT. And I thought, another seminar where I won't really get any value, because there's a lot where you sit there, guys, and you think, how's this actually going to help me? Like, so I sat there and I thought, oh my God, this is amazing. It's going to solve all my problems. And I watched the guy put this prompt in and do all this work. Anyway, needless to say, I got slightly obsessed. My wife would say a very big obsession. But since then, I've built a lot of apps, used ChatGPT almost hourly, not daily. And that's where the obsession has come from. But guys, it's all about the prompt. It's the ingredients you put into it, okay? If you put rubbish in, you're going to get rubbish out. If you put good in, you're going to get very good out. So let's see what came up from this search.
Hi, everybody. So we're back, and here's our search results. I went and spoke to my ops manager whilst it was searching for, I don't know how long, 41 seconds, pretty quick. I didn't even get time to have a proper conversation with her. So look, that's pretty impressive, 41 seconds. I had a little look through. Obviously didn't want to click on a link that didn't show something that it should do. And yeah, I looked at this one here. Now, this site, to me as a container operator, obviously I know there's inside people. You could do this for this sort of site, for inside, for outside, whatever you want. You just put it in the search. But to me, this is really good. It's 20,000 square feet. It's in Manchester. Don't worry, guys, not my territory. I'm down south, lads. But for you Manchester boys, maybe you'll be calling these people up tomorrow. I don't know. First one to it and all. So, yeah, I like this site. It's in a good location. It's hitting all my parameters. We did it in 41 seconds. So now the next part is basically Tim's going to talk about on stage about effectively writing the email to the agent, you know, and some of the problems I had in the past with that. But yeah, we're going to talk about that on stage, and we're going to show you how somebody that was like me, really dyslexic.
So guys, we saw 41 seconds. It's trawled I don't know how many websites. I found somewhere in Manchester. It matched my criteria. Guys, I don't think you could do it. You couldn't find that at that speed. I mean, you could put your criteria in as little or as large. You can put about 6,000 words into a prompt. So don't be afraid to spend a lot of time putting the prompt in, then let it go and do its work. Now, the problem with the agents, old Citrus or whoever it is, if you don't talk their language, they're not interested. Seriously, you get one shot with an agent and they look at an email and they think, is he talking my language? Yeah, he is. Okay. If not, if it just says, oh, hi, it's my first site, or, oh, hi, yeah, what's this? They're not interested. You've got to be doing deals. You've got to be putting your best foot forward, like saying everything, like, here's me, I'm a big operator, interested, want to do the deal. Like, that's how you get deals. People have asked me, how did I do 7 deals last year? I'm just going in with my best email, not my worst email. Those days have changed where we were in control of the deal. The agents know, they get a calculator, they can figure out what you can earn. We're on the back foot, okay? So talking to the agent's really important. I did struggle when I was a lot younger, 10 years ago, writing emails. Just couldn't write an email. Just really struggled. Just, you know, being dyslexic, spelling errors. Agents just killed me, you know. They didn't even look at the email. So This is where the power came from for me. I could be that person and I could talk their language like even better than they could. So let's watch the next one.
This is the good bit. This is the bit that changed my life. So we're going to dictate, because typing is old-fashioned, into this keyboard, and we're going to tell the agent that we want to rent the land, we want this deal, we want that deal. Okay, let's go for it. So it's all about the prompt. Hi, I'd like you to write me an email to Steve Jobs at this commercial agent in Manchester called Citrus, something like that. I want it to come across as a professional. We need to tell them that we're a national container operator, that we are interested in this site for self-storage. We have done this 5 times last year. We are essentially a central managed office. We vet all our customers. All our containers are dark green. We run solar lights. We don't need water. We don't need power. We are happy to progress at £25,000 a year. We'd like a 6-month rent-free period. We are also wanting to take occupation within 6 weeks. We're happy to progress on a license and then sign a lease at a later date for a 10-year lease with a 8-year break and a cap and collar between 2 to 5%. Please come back to me with any questions you have. I'd like to progress this to license relatively quickly. Many thanks, Timothy, owner and operator of 20 self-storage sites and have numerous references. Make this professional, clean and tidy and ready to send to this commercial agent. Right, so we've given it the recipe. Okay, now we're going to go down here and we're going to let it do its magic. Now, this is the difference between people that are doing it old-fashioned way and the people that are winning. So it's come back saying, "Hi, Steve, I hope you're well. I'm writing in relation to the sites you're marketing," and so on and so forth. I'm not going to read it out because I can't actually read that well. So it's spelt, it's done it all right, it's made it all right. That's good to go. In the past, I would have struggled. Maybe some of you, that would take you 20 minutes. I mean, we could change this and we could be really brave and go, "Hi, don't like that. Sounds too unprofessional. Make us sound 10 times more professional. Make us look bigger and more fancier, and tell them that we're not going to pay them 25. We're actually going to pay them 20. That's the point, guys. If you want to change a letter, you can change it in seconds. Okay. There he goes, doing it again. I'm not going to read it out. You can probably read it if you're a quick reader. But the point of the fact is, you can just go down at the end to this button here. You can copy, and we can go and drop that into an email. Now, realistically, if you were to do this, even if you're quick at typing, it's 2 to 3 minutes, and you probably have to spell check it. You probably have to do all this. Now, to me, who struggled to read and write, still do, this is a game changer. It lets me execute at speed, and as I say, it just changes the game. So we wrote our email. Let's send it all off.
So interestingly, I wanted to ask, how many people here have ChatGPT or are using Claude or something? And how many people in here are not using it? Okay, you're on the back foot. Whatever you think you're doing in the moment, you're on the back foot. Just hopefully this wakes you up. Shall I tell you why you're on the back foot? Because on my phone here, I've got, I counted last night, I think 30 people in here that I can think of. Solicitor, accountant, advisor, psychiatrist, right? It keeps going. I counted it last night. I think I read an article and it says there's probably 6,000 people in this phone. Now, you guys are paying £20 a month. Find these people and use them. Can you imagine? 30 people. How much would that cost you to actually pay 30 people, and then you've got to manage them with HR? Guys, this is a weapon, an absolute weapon at 20 quid, right? So don't forget, it's not just for writing an email. It's great at that, but use it for a million other things. Go and play with it. There's a million things you could do with ChatGPT. So let's go see what happens next.
All right, buddy. So we're back. The agent agreed. We're good to go. Money does talk. A good point to everybody out there is, the biggest thing that kills deals, speed. Speed has killed more deals, or solicitors, love mine, but solicitors and speed kill deals. People want money, and money is related to time. So if you can start to understand that speed is the biggest weapon in all of business, then you are halfway there, which is why we need to be using this sort of tool. So, okay, we got the deal sorted. We have got it into the solicitors with a license or the lease. And now I'm starting to think about what else I can use ChatGPT for. The next great thing you can do is you can take your picture. I've just pasted it in here. It hasn't loaded in the little comment, but we're going to give it a prompt. I have no idea what this picture is going to look like, but I think it'll be better than it is at the moment. So, hi, can you take this picture here, and can we put some fences up, some gates up, and put some containers in it so it looks like it's ready for marketing? So I can use this for any groups, like Facebook groups, or any bits of marketing that I need to do before the site is actually open. Make it realistic, make it pretty and tidy. Once again, I've given it prompts. I've told it, I've given it a base picture. You can't see it because it's being a bit funny. ChatGPT is not the best for this, but it's getting a lot better. There are much better models for this. We may have to throw a logo in there in a minute. But look, it's going to work on this image, and it's doing something that we could use, within the next 2 hours on a local Facebook group, which is very good place to go with this sort of stuff. Sometimes you don't get a lot of business for it, but people learn that there is a a self-storage site. I mean, look at that. That's amazing. I'm happy with that picture. I would use that. So look at that. I mean, how the bloody hell did ChatGPT do that? And I think that's the best one I've seen in a long time, so I'm super happy about that. So guys, within the space of, 20 minutes we've been working, we have found the land, we have spoke to the agent, we have negotiated, we have a picture of a self-store that doesn't even exist yet.
So guys, whilst you guys are in the car, or other people are in the car, driving to just go and look at that site, of course, the agent needs to come back to us. So I'm not sure you could do a deal that quick. I have done a deal within 19 days from finding it to opening it, which I think is probably some sort of record. But guys, look at the speed we've got. That's the agents want the speed. We want the speed. Let's do it. That's how you get deals done. The agent just wants to let the land. Yeah, he just wants to let it. He just wants to sell it. Yeah, and you've got to be faster than them. You've got to be going, guys, come on, let's do the deal. Right, let's do it. So you could see how we're doing it. That's how the industry is changing. That's like the picture here, isn't it? AI is dragging us. You either go with it or it's going to do that to you. So there's two people, that's you, because it's coming for you. And the truth of the fact is, guys, there's AI running in everything we do now. Like, you go past a set of traffic lights, it's got AI running through it. You're texting your boyfriend, your girlfriend, AI is reading it. AI is so embedded in our lives, we don't even know about it. So if you think, I'm struggling with AI, there's nothing wrong with that. Go and find somebody. There's a million people on the internet. You could just go to a website and say, I need AI support. They'll do all that for you. They'll literally hold your hand. And I actually think sometimes it's good to go and find that sort of stuff. Talk to those people. They're really good. Now, if you're thinking AI is too much for me, then, feel free, come and talk to me. I am buying a few self-stores, a little bit of a self-promo there. I am buying a few self-stores at the moment, so come see me. But hopefully that's been something you guys can actually take away today and think, for the first time I've seen something that I can actually go home and do today. So I'd like to thank you all for coming, and if you have any questions, feel free to come down here, and we'll go from there. Many thanks.